in the comfy seats in the back of the shot.
Two big guys playing here.
So here we have Vladimir Samsonov, 41 years old, winner now of 27 World Tour titles. Incredibly won the Australian Platinum Pro Tour last week. And look, he's in great shape and flowing well.
Open where he famously came back from 10-6 down.
That pendulum serve that we've seen for so many years. Keen to try and get the first set, bring Team Rossi back into things.
Oh.
But Samsonov obviously has many facets to his game as well.
Absolutely. We can see he deals with the power really well, his level of spin. Offing to one angle really powerfully and then switching straight away out wide.
And in the first week of matches, many of the players were saying that they were a lot more stressed than normal, especially Timo Boll of Germany. So it's interesting here how these guys handle it. You would expect
see all different angles for you guys at home. Camera's really working well here to show you every angle of the service. We see here tall boys running in like we see in tennis.
6-all.
It was interesting as well that the last time that these two top players met, it was the 2016 Olympics in Rio, and it was Samsonov that
disappointed there. He won a bronze medal in 2012, just shy of bronze in 2016. But of course it's a class act and Samsonov taking the win.
and that's better from Dimitrij.
Lovely little spin up down the line from Samsonov.
So here we are, tied at 9-all. The business end of the set.
9-10.
Samsonov.
Another hugely important point here.
Is just showing a little bit of a annoyance there in the face when he missed.
There's a little bit of an open table, but it's never that easy when you're trying to caress back some really tough spins. So here we go, sudden death.
Let's 10
Umpires are straight on the net service.
And there it is, it's a massive...
And Cheng Yi-Ching warming up for the next match.
It's wonderful position. There's a little area over to the right of us, the T2 juniors section.
For youth development, only 14 years old.
And I suppose table tennis is not just about and be the next world beaters. Into this trademark low stance for the backhand serve.
Just mentioning serve there, Gavin. We know how important it is for Ovtcharov to serve well. Again in round one, he got called for fault serving.
Yes, Dimitrij was called a couple of times because in Australia. That'll go down as an unfortunate. We're only a set and a half in.
Samsonov choosing here to let Ovtcharov keep getting in, trying to use his power.
And obviously here we see
timeout called. Ovtcharov calling it there, knows he's a little bit in trouble. Really crucially gets. That's massive to win the first point after the timeout. Ovtcharov
down again into the backhand serve. Can spray this anywhere on the table.
Samsonov
Sequence. This is really important for Dima. Look how early he was able to just crash that one. Business end. Samsonov with his two serves.
the Dima to the table. Look at it there. Again, luck favouring the brave, of course. Team Rossi on their feet. Paul Drinkle is better Samara.
And to be fair there, I don't think Samsonov did much. Samsonov.
Top players that every ball is made sure of. So much style and finesse.
To go, Mark. Only played 2 sets. But we've noticed when Ovtcharov plays that he does have that slower style and he doesn't get through the sets as quick fire as some of the other players. That's interesting. The number 1 in his team. Tough for him to win 3 or 4 sets like other players that we've seen in the first round.
3-1. Much slower than the rest.
3-2. 2-4.
Into the tomahawk service.
3-4.
Again, a spinny serve. If it does come back, it can be quite difficult to deal with.
There we go. More spin on the service. Can be a disadvantage, especially if you're playing another high top player like Samsonov. Samsonov, really important for him to get this set, and then maybe enter a kill zone.
3-7. 3-8.
Well, we can all do that.
Scoreboard pressure, of course. He was 7-3 down when that happened.
That's much better from Ovtcharov. For your team, and with 6 players in each team, it's amazing how quickly the points can accumulate for your team.
5-9.
This is where surprisingly, Samsonov still trying to play into the backhand side of Ovtcharov. Strange tactic, as he is really strong on that side. See him again. You guys at home, but I would switch it up.
Little block down the line and no one home. Oh well, fair enough.
10-7.
3 game points here for the Belarusian. And he takes it at the first time. Look at that early lead. Because it's slipping away already. Samsonov playing so well. Received goals that we have here now as well. It's going to last. So can they complete this full game? Is going to stop. Going to be touch and go. Games have been played. There's going to be timeouts and there's going to be kill zones at times as well. And we'll get
runs away with the kill zones taking place. We saw a lot in round 1.
in this first set.
3-1.
Looking to try and play a little bit wider.
See here,
Samsonov
Mara
on the
known
move.
for taking the ball out to the angle.
Right there at the ball, he's as good as anyone, the Belarusian. And look,
Playing out into the open game currently.
Mara. Well read from these top guys.
Absolutely, a lot of the Asian.
Look at that. The way he zips into that backhand serve.
3-4. 4-all.
Look at the focus on the eyes there of Ovtcharov.
Ovtcharov running around. Look at this, stepping the whole way around, cushioning the ball back.
Wonderful change of pace there from Samson.
Let's 4-8.
Another view of some of our VIPs and dignitaries in the background.
8.
What you're not seeing there is the cameraman is in the court beside the table. It really is an impressive system we have here.
9-5.
And if Vladdy speeds on here, we might even have a kill zone game. Can you believe it? How many times he gets round the corner there? 41 years old? Are you sure? Don't think we've seen his passport.
11-5.
Now, was that a tactic from Ovtcharov there, trying to rush into the kill zone? I think so. Really getting the extra point on the board. That is important.
Well, here we go. You see, in shot. Oh, just a little bit lazy and leaning forward to that. So it's and the ball. Here we go.
Lovely change of pace there and change of angle.
Points in a row on your serve. You're looking good here.
Oh, starting to overhit. Knows how crucial it is for this game.
Amazing, even players at this level. Look how quickly Samsonov is moving back from the table.
Of course, Ovtcharov has bonus, but of course, as we know, it's not all about the money. It's important for the team points to get another game on the board.
Ovtcharov doing really well there. So past him from that area. Just getting used to the tactics maybe slightly.
Samsonov feeling the pressure.
As we know, it's first to 5 points.
Oh, that was so important there, winning the first point.
Down into a backhand service position.
Oh, aggressive from Samsonov.
Ball. We don't know. He throws it up and here we go.
Oh, just a slight top edge there. Not adjusting to the deep push